it's Amanda. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look. This is pretty much the look that I wore to the Elton John AIDS Foundation Academy Awards viewing party. So as you guys might know if you follow my Instagram or social medias, I am working with Sephora and they have been awesome. They took me to the event and I'm going to show you what I decided to go with, because the first video that I showed you guys, a red carpet look, I was trying to come up with looks that I should do for the carpet, but I ended up deciding on this. I actually had my hair and makeup professionally done for the event just because I wanted to make sure that I was perfect, but we did use all the products that I used and I know exactly what she did, so I'm gonna recreate it and show you guys how we came up with this look. And also, if you can tell, I literally have like tape marks on the side of my neck. I had to tape my dress to my neck so it wouldn't like turn around. It was, yeah, the weirdest thing ever. So ignore that. It was so exciting to get so dressed up and be there for such a great reason, and to be watching the Academy Awards with so many amazing people. Honestly, after watching it, I was like so inspired. I loved everything there. I loved seeing the looks, and having fun coming up with a look myself was amazing too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna show you finally the recapped video and look that I ended up going with for the event, and I love it. I feel like so light and kind of like princessy. That's kind of been my vibe a little bit lately. With my blonde hair, I'm kind of like liking like light colors and like light pink lips. So that's what I went for. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. So to prep my skin, I'm using the Dior Hydra Life Pro Youth Sorbet Cream. This stuff is just super hydrating and feels amazing on my skin. And underneath my eyes, I'm using the Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Rejuvenating Eye Gel. This is also feels just amazing underneath your eyes. For the primer, I'm using the YSL Blur Primer. This has always been one of my favorites. For foundation, I'm using the Guerlain Lingerie Depue Liquid Foundation. So I really like how this coverage and how this one looks. So I'm just applying that all over my face, giving an even coverage. For underneath my eyes, I'm using the same foundation, just in a lighter color, and this actually blends like really nice and it works really well. So I'm putting this above my lip, on my chin, down my nose, and in between my eyebrows. I also put this right underneath where my contour would be on my cheeks. This just gives you a sharper line and it kind of sets me up for the spot I want to put my contour in when I get to that point. I'm also applying this to my eyelids as a base for all of the eyeshadows I'm going to be using. And then on top of that, I'm just kind of setting everything with a loose powder. Keeping it matte, but I also just keep it super light. There's not too much powder I'm putting on my skin, just because you want it to look glowy and fresh and not like you're powdered up, of course. So I'm keeping it light and only packing in the spots that I want to keep light and highlighted and that I think might get shiny over the night. I'm using this Burberry blush that's a little bit warmer. Looks like a bronzer, so I'm using this as a bronzer to bronze all over my face, also to contour, and I use like a big brush sometimes to get the full glow effect, and then I go in with a smaller brush to make a sharper line, a sharper contour that I want. And then I also go in and contour my nose. I like to just make it a little bit cuter and smaller, I guess, just so like in pictures it hits it just right and just the way that I want it to. Now I'm taking another one of these Burberry blushes, and this is more of a pink color, and I'm applying this to my cheeks really softly. I've noticed that if you put it towards the back of your cheeks instead of right on the apples, it gives a more like lifted and pretty effect that I like better. I'm also using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette for highlight all over my face. This is a super soft and natural highlight. It's nothing crazy, but I really like this for the carpet and for special events because it's not too intense and it's not too like pop glow. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows really quick and come back to you like voila. Now for my eye look, I'm going to be only using these Giorgio Armani eye tints. So I'm first starting off with the color Gold Ashes, and it has so much shimmer in it. It's amazing. It's a perfect base for this kind of look. Now I'm taking the color Nude Smoke and putting this on my hand and then dipping my brush into it. I'm blending this on my eyes for like a crease color. And I'm also making sure to kind of taper it out a little bit. I find that when I make my eyeshadow winged out or pulled out a little bit more, I like the way that it looks best. Now I'm using a color that's pretty much the same thing but just a little bit darker. I think this is the color Camel Smoke, and I'm applying this on a smaller brush into the outer corner, just deepening it up and making it a little bit more defined. It's super pretty and I'm just obsessed with this. I'm gonna add a little bit of a wing, I think it finishes off this look really well. This is the Burberry Effortless Liquid Eyeliner. This was so easy to use, so I really recommend this one. I'm also gonna take some of the darker color that I added last on my eyes and put this underneath my lower lash line. This just balances it out and I really like how it looks underneath. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes and then I'm using the Dior Show mascara. Love this one. I think this was like one of my first high-end mascaras I ever bought, and I used this for like way too long. Perfect amount of volume. I'm also putting this on my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna put some lashes on and come back to you. I'm using these super wispy ones. Now I'm just adding a little bit more of this darker color that I use just to deepen it up as much as I need to. I'm taking more of this highlight from the Ambient palette and putting this underneath my brow bone and on my inner corner just to finish it off. For my lips, I'm using the Givenchy Le Rouge lip color. This is in Hibiscus Exclusive. So this is a kind of neon pink color, a little bit muted. I want to go for a pink lip for this, so I'm just kind of dabbing this on. I don't want it to be too crazy. On top of that, I'm just putting a pretty pale pink gloss, and that is it. I made sure to finish off my look with a beautiful fragrance. I'm using the Tom Ford Black Orchid, and I am finished with my look. So that was my final look. Thank you again to Sephora for working with me on this video and sending me all of these amazing luxury products. I had so much fun playing with them, and I had so much fun sharing with you guys the looks that I came up with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.